Hello, everyone, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin. Are you ready for the crazy date story number 5? I know I am. This one is going to be interesting. Folks, this is the one that you've all been waiting for. The one where I almost got beat up. But you watch how God has worked this magic onto this particular date. We're waiting for the post notifications to go out, so I want to take this time to remind you. June 16th, 2020, we are going to have a primetime special. It will be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll be available live on Facebook Live. So if you haven't had a chance, go to our like our page, and join us at 7 p.m. live for our 2-year anniversary. We will also broadcast the audio version live as well. Well, I've kept you long in suspense. Let's get ready for another rendition of Have Faith, Let It Begin. Crazy date number 5, and it starts right now.
Broadcasting live worldwide.
On June 16th, 2018, a show designed for you, the Daily Commuter, went live. A weekly show all about faith. A show with motivational topics, inspirational stories, and personal testimony set out to change the world.
Don't you see that your faith is coming alive? Don't you see that it's tested every time? He's the one that makes your life divine. He's the one that makes you feel fine. Your faith's being tested.
Hi, I am Mia. You're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hello, my name is Amari, and today we are back on another episode of Have Faith and Let's Begin. Hi, my name is Isabella, and you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hey, this is Freddie, and you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hi, my name is Angela, and you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Welcome to Have Faith. Let it begin. Here's your host, Angel Santana.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin on this crazy June 11th, Thursday, Throwback Thursday edition, crazy date number 5, one of the talked about episodes since we started this crazy journey on my crazy dates. We're not going to keep you in suspense. We're already 2 minutes, 57 seconds in. Let's get started. Crazy date number 5 begins like this. After so many different dates that I've had at this point, I was frustrated. So I decided to just stop dating. I said, that was it. I'm done. I'm not going to date anymore. I mean, mind you, it's only been 4 dates in, right? So I'm thinking, this is it. I need a break. So my friend at the time was a DJ at a local bar, and I decided to go. It was something new and exciting. So I went, and I actually invited a colleague of mine to go with me. And she met up with me there, and we were dancing. It was really good ambiance. Everything was, it was just good times, and it felt good to be around other people, new people, and not even worry about being stood up or anything like that. So as I'm dancing on the dance floor, this very attractive young lady approaches me and tells me that I'm a very good dancer. And she wanted to know if I was, if I danced on a regular basis. I said, absolutely not. I said, honestly, I don't think I'm a great dancer. I just love music and I like to dance. I'm not going to lie to you. She's very attractive, a little older than I was. And she slipped me her phone number. I was like, whoa, I've never at that point have been given a phone number. Usually I'm the one that asks for the phone number. She gave me her phone number and said, call me. So I did. I called her, and back then, of course, you wait the 3-day rule, right, guys? Gotta wait 3 days before you call somebody. Of course, I can't lie. I waited after 2. So on the second day, I called her, and she picked up, and, it's funny. We never exchanged names. We were just talking about dancing. So when I called her, and the phone's ringing, I'm like, I don't even know what her name is. So she picks up, and I go, hi, this is awkward. I don't know if you remember me. I was the guy that was dancing, and you said, oh, yeah. So, again, just for sake of argument here, we're not going to use her real name. We're going to change it. We're going to call her Cindy. So Cindy decided to talk to me, and over the phone, we hit it off pretty well. She wanted to meet up again for the following Saturday night at the club, or I should say the bar, with this, for dancing. And I said, sure, I'm going to be there anyway. So the following Saturday came. I was out there, and she had not shown up yet. Toward the middle of the end of the night, I saw her walk in, and she wanted to dance, so we started dancing. And as I was dancing with her, I couldn't help but notice that there was a guy, and most men don't dance in some, and help me out with this setting. There's a lot of guys that always will drink and be near the dance floor, and they always are watching, but they won't dance. This is very common in the club atmosphere, at least when I used to go. But I remember this particular night, there was a specific guy that just kept eyeing her as we were dancing. Now, I don't care because, number one, she's not my girlfriend. Number two, I'm not really with her. But I took it as a compliment because I'm thinking, this guy's thinking, wow, I wish I was his guy. And after a couple dances were over, she asked if she could buy me a drink. I'm like, wait a minute, let me buy you a drink. I said, you gave me your number. I feel like you're doing all the things that I should have done. So we get to the bar. She orders me, a drink. I order a shot for us, I should say. And we're having a good time. And now I notice that the guy is actually near the bar and staring at us more. And so I look at her and I said, listen, I says, I don't know if you know this guy, but there's a guy over there kind of eyeing us. She looks over her shoulder, and when she looks back, she instantaneously has this, not fear, but somber look. And I said, is that somebody you know? What is it? Is it, And she says to me, that's my boyfriend. I said, whoa, what? She goes, yeah, that's my boyfriend. I go, okay, I'm confused. I thought this was kind of like a meet at the bar date type of thing. I didn't know you were taken. I am sorry. I said, but why would you give me your number? She goes, well, can I be honest? I said, yeah. She goes, I wanted to make him jealous. I says, so you're using me? She's like, I'm sorry. It's just that, you do all the things that I wish he could do, and I wanted to show him what we were missing in our relationship. And I got a little offended, but I almost felt sorry for her. So, the type of person I am, I said, let me go to the restroom, I'll be right back. As I was going in that direction, I did what I thought was the right thing to do. I motioned to the guy to come over to me. The guy came over, and I'm not going to lie, guys, this guy was huge. He was huge. And he's like, what? What do you want? What, you having fun? You having fun with my girl? You having fun with I go, whoa, calm down, buddy. I just found out that you guys are still in a relationship. I says, I was not aware of that. I says, I want you to know that. And as a man, I'm coming to you to let you know that she has told me some things that I think may be helpful to you. And that was the worst thing. He says, really? He goes, why don't you tell me those things outside? I said, listen, man, there's no reason to get upset. There's really no reason to get upset. I says, just calm down. And he grabs my shirt. And at that point, the bouncers know who I am. They come over, and I said, whoa, everybody calm down. And, now the bar just turns around. And I says, listen, we're cool. We're just having an argument about a sports team. I dodged the whole thing, and the guy's like, yeah. So everybody disperses. I pull the guy to the side, and I say to him, listen, I would give anything to have someone do everything they could to try to make them realize what they're missing. I, at the time, was heartbroken because of my recent breakup, and I told them, you have to understand, there's nothing I wouldn't give if my ex would have just told me what I did wrong or what she was missing in our relationship. You have somebody that's willing to go to this extent. Doesn't mean it's right, but she's trying to gain your attention. He listened to me. I'm not going to lie to you. He listened to me. Eventually, I went up to the girl and said, I think it's best that you end your evening with your boyfriend. And I don't think it would be the right thing to do to continue this, what is going on here between you and I. So I will gladly check up on you as a friend, but this is where it ends. And I kind of felt good for a second. Until what happened next. She smacked me. And then she went to her boyfriend and told her that I had propositioned her. The boyfriend then came over to me and said, you better leave, because the next person that's getting smacked is not going to be by her to you. It's going to be me to you and you hitting the ground. I never ran so fast in my life. Yeah, that was a crazy night. But I dodged a punch. Still got smacked, but I did dodge a punch. I guess you could say I talked my way out of that one. I hope you enjoyed this crazy date number 5. There's still more to come. The next one is going to be interesting. I call it The Crying Girl. Get ready. Oh, have faith. Let it begin.
Don't you see that your faith is coming alive? Don't you see that it's tested every time? He's the one that makes your life divine. He's the one that makes you feel fine. Your faith being tested.
What's that? Have Faith, Let It Begin is turning 2 years old? Well, what's going to happen? I can tell you. June 16th, 2020, 7 p.m., live primetime special. Take a look at our Have Faith, Let It Begin like page on Facebook and join us for the celebration. Take care, and don't forget, every Wednesday, we're going to have tributes of old episodes, and every Thursday we continue on with the crazy date story. Take care.